Hi, we're Mac and Sarah. If you're new here, then welcome. We are so happy you found our channel.
And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for tuning back in.
As you may know, we have been caravanning for about a couple of years now, and we absolutely love it.
For us, it's the perfect way to get away with our dog Dozer, and we know we want to continue having lots of adventures.
Now, as the title of this video may suggest, we are buying a new caravan. And in this video, we're going to take you through the process of our research, our shopping, and of course, reveal our ultimate decision.
It might help to explain why we became caravanners in the first place. We used to enjoy lots of quirky stays, staying in Airbnbs in the UK, taking Dozer with us, and a couple of foreign holidays thrown in, a road trip around the Outer Hebrides in Scotland that we didn't take Dozer with us for. And as he's gotten older, we just haven't really wanted to leave him behind with my mum, who used to look after him while we were away. And that really got us thinking about how could we continue to have lots of adventures with him and take him with us so that we didn't have to leave him behind with my mum. And that led us naturally to think about getting a caravan, because we'd previously had a motorhome and really used to enjoy touring in that.
We did. It was the perfect scenario for us to be able to get away, but I think with a motorhome, one of the compromises that we had was that we would always need to pack it up and drive away if we wanted to take Dozer out somewhere different. But with a caravan, of course, you can just leave it set up and go away in the car. Our current caravan is a Coachman Amara 2-berth, dinky little thing.
The smallest one on the site normally.
It usually is the smallest caravan on the site. But you know what? It's been a perfect starter van for us as brand new caravanners. It is small, it's compact, it's light, and it's easy to tow. So for us, it's been a great vehicle.
And we know that we now want probably a little bit more space for both us and also for Dozer. So we thought we'd tell you the things that we love about our current caravan and some of the things that we'd quite like to improve on.
We love that there is plenty of storage. We've got really good size cupboards up here and up here. This has been fantastic for storing all of our board games and other bits and pieces. Plenty of storage underneath this front seat, which is where we kept our bedding. And also this big wardrobe is super handy.
We really love the build quality of this van. As you would expect from a Coachman, it is really high quality, and it certainly doesn't feel like a 13-year-old van. It's definitely aged well, much like its owners.
We also love the fact that this caravan is a really compact size, which not only means that it fits down our driveway nicely, but also that it's easy to manoeuvre around on a campsite.
For us, this has been a great starter caravan, and whether or not this would be your first caravan, it is a great van for two.
And now for the things that we don't love so much.
Dozer is a large Labrador, and to make sure that we can still get out of bed, there's only really one place for his bed to go, and that's here in the kitchen. But when we put it down, it obstructs the door out of the caravan and also the door into the bathroom.
Whilst we do love the size of this bed, we do not enjoy having to put it up every night and take it down every morning, especially fitting the sheet.
The bathroom and kitchen arrangement isn't ideal for us, with the door for the bathroom opening directly onto the kitchen. If I'm in the bathroom getting ready and Mac is in the kitchen cooking a yummy breakfast, it gets in the way. We know that layout is really important, and once you crack the layout that works for you, you're set. So we spent a lot of time thinking about the kind of layout that would work for us and that would work for Dozer. We knew we wanted a fixed bed, but we weren't sure if a French bed would be best or an island bed would be best, and where would be the best place for the bathroom, a mid bathroom or an end bathroom. So we spent a lot of time thinking about that, and we got online and we looked at a lot of different caravans.
Category touring caravan, 4-berth. Make we're not fussed about. Let's stick in a maximum price, aspirational maximum price. So I'm going to say max 1400. Sprite Alpine 4.
Small but mighty popular.
Small but mighty popular. I quite like that. I like that French bed kind of layout.
You wouldn't be annoyed by me climbing over you?
Well, you could always swap sides.
What? What? Don't be ridiculous.
Base camp.
I do like the base camps, but I think they are, like, they're rugged, aren't they? They're meant to be really rugged.
Yeah, I think they're ideal for, you know, active holidays.
We really need a fixed double bed. That's the whole point, isn't it? That's a big fridge, isn't it?
Nice big fridge.
Holy moly! Imagine all the
beer.
I was going to say wine, but yeah, sure, beer.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Neither of us said food.
Okay, so this is the Bailey.
Yes, but the GT75.
Okay.
So let's have a look. Different layouts. Interesting. Oh, there you go. Look, middle bathroom. Interesting.
I'm not sure about how that would work for us with a mid bathroom.
With Dozer, because I think his sort of moving around.
I think he would find that really difficult to get from one end of the caravan to the other, and then I think he'd get stuck.
I also think the same might be true even with this, with the end bathroom and the island bed layout.
You don't like single beds?
No, I don't want single beds. 6.8 metres long, MTPLM 1370, mass in running order 1220, so you've got a 150 kilo payload. Oh, nice modern kitchen.
I like that console. Yeah,
I like that too. I like the pizza. Yeah. So this is the Swift Sprite, the UK's best-selling and award-winning Swift Sprite.
I was a Sprite at Brownies.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh.
So I feel an affinity to the name.
Alpine 4, French bed layout, which looks quite good. It's kind of for Dozer moving around, you've got
that's good, isn't it?
decent amount of space.
He could get all the way around there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Weight is ideal. In fact, the weight is very comfortable. I quite like that as a layout.
Yeah, I do. That could really work. I really like that little vanity area in the bedroom. I think that could work really well.
So that looks like a good contender.
Yes, I think it does, but I think we need to see one.
We need to get inside one, don't we? Yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
So we spent a lot of time sending various caravan suggestions back and forth to each other, sending each other links of caravans that were for sale. And we also watched lots of videos on YouTube. So there are some great channels that do like caravan walkthroughs and tours and things like that. So we found those really helpful. We'll link those channels below.
There were 3 other components that were really important to us. Size, weight and cost, of course, because we're not made of money. The size was really important to us. We are lucky enough to have a driveway that we can fit our caravan onto, but of course it's not infinite, it is limited in space, so the overall length is really important. The weight is important to us also because we currently have a Mazda 6 estate and we're not in the market to buy a new car as well. So we have to be mindful of the correct towing weight, the MTPLM of the caravan, and make sure that it's a good match. And of course the cost. We have a budget in mind, so we need to stick to that.
So the next step for us, once we had a look at some caravans online, was to take the plunge and go and look at some of them in person at some various dealerships, because while we might think that layout would work for us, I guess you don't really know until you've been inside it and you know whether or not that caravan actually feels like something you'd be comfortable in. You know, does it feel homely to you? So that was the next step for us.
So once we'd conducted all of that research, we kind of found out that there were really only a few caravans that were in the sweet spot that ticked all of our boxes. There was the Swift Sprite range, the Bailey Phoenix range, and I think there was an Eldis as well. The next decision, of course, was then, do we go for used or do we go for brand new? Now, each of them have their own pros and cons, of course. We've never had anything brand new before. I had one company car that was brand new, but of course it didn't belong to me. So brand new is really appealing. One of the other things that's really important to us is the kind of the timing of the whole thing. So rather than potentially looking for a used caravan and trying to find the right one at the right place at the right price, buying new offers the certainty around that. Dozer's not getting any younger, he's 14 and a half, and we want to have some certainty that we can continue to enjoy trips with Dozer in a caravan. So brand new is an appealing choice.
So once we decided and we knew that going with a new caravan was the right way forward, we also felt that where to buy that new caravan from was really important, because obviously it's a really big commitment, and we'd had such a great experience buying our coachman from Sussex Caravans, so it was pretty much a done deal for us. We knew that that was the place that we wanted to go for our new caravan. They looked after us so well when we bought our Amara, and we just knew that we could trust them with such a big purchase. So we spent some time going and having a look at all the caravans that they had in stock.
This is the first one we've come into, an Eldis Penshurst, which is a Sussex Caravans dealer special. It's a really nice van. It's got an island bed at the back, it's got a middle bathroom, it's got a Miro of 1,305 kilos and an MTPLM of 1,458. It's about 28,000, brand new obviously. It's really nice. This could be a contender.
You know, if money were no object and towing capacity were no object, this would be the van for me. I love these Coachman Lusos. They are beautiful. The L-shaped sofa, the beautiful kitchen surface. Oh, one day. The build quality in these are just beautiful. What are the chances of a sponsored gig from Coachman? This is a used 2014 Coachman, so it is in budget but slightly overweight for our towing capacity, and we do love a Coachman. However, it doesn't have a fixed bed, so it's not going to solve that particular problem for us, unfortunately.
Well, this is another used van. It's a 2014 Luna Clubman. It's in budget, comfortably in budget. Its weight is okay. However, there's something here that would divide Sarah and I, and that is single beds. Now, I'd rather have a double. Sarah quite likes the idea of a single.
Not that I don't love you or anything.
Whatever.
I suspect Mac has gone off brief and is looking at a motorhome.
Now, don't worry, we are not about to change our allegiances to motorhomes, but I've always had a thing for Adrias, no matter whether it's a caravan or a motorhome, so I thought I'd have a look. But motorhomes are very expensive, aren't they? I guess that's because you've got your mode of driving it and your sleeping accommodation all in one. But this one also has fixed beds, so no.
Do you mean single beds? Mac was just saying he thought the bathroom was smart, but I'm a little bit concerned about the great big window.
Yeah, I think you'd have to draw the blind before you did anything, to be honest, in there. Perhaps apart from brushing your teeth. Well, this is a brand new Swift Ashurst, which is another Sussex Caravans dealer special. It's really lightweight, it's gorgeous inside, but this is essentially the equivalent of our current Coachman Amara. It's a 2-berth, no fixed bed, rear kitchen. It's really gorgeous, but this would just be not tackling the things that we want in order to carry on caravanning.
This is another one of the Swift dealer specials. It's a Findon Sport. It's slightly heavier than we are ideally looking for, with a fixed bed at the back, but it is a lovely van. And let me show you one of the things that I really like about this over here. So one of the problems that we said we have in our current van is somewhere for me to get ready in the morning, which, okay, it's a first world problem, but I really like the fact that it's got this nice little vanity unit opposite the bed in the bedroom area. So there's like a mirror, a surface area, and then a little cupboard underneath. So from that respect, it would be perfect for solving that particular problem.
So this one is a Goodwood Sport, another dealer special based on the Swift Sprite. It's a 4-berth, it's got a French bed at the back, and it's got your lounge area at the front here. Now, on first impressions, this is a little shorter than we're used to with the Coachman, but I guess with a fixed bed at the back, you have to kind of economise on space at various points in the van. But first impressions, this is really nice. This could be a serious contender.
One of the things we really love about our Coachman Amara is the centre console with the drawers, and then it's got a pull-out table that you can use for a cup of tea, playing a game and stuff like that. So this doesn't have that centre console or a pull-out table, just a small little tray big enough for probably a cup of tea, coffee, that kind of thing. But there is a table in the kitchen over here that you can then pull out and pop into the centre there for your dining table. So a slight compromise, not ideal, but it's within weight, there's a fixed bed. This is ticking a lot of boxes.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, there's some USB sockets up here as well. That's handy, isn't it? Because you can have your phone, I suppose, on these little tables plugged in at night. I like that.
One of the things that's really important to me is somewhere to get ready in the mornings and to take my contact lenses out in the evening. And what I really love about this is the bathroom at the back has a little vanity and sink unit next to the bed. So perfect for me getting ready in the morning. I can be standing here doing my hair and what have you while Mac cooks me a delicious breakfast. How perfect. And the bathroom, the little room, is just in here.
There's a lot of great storage underneath this bed. Now clearly, being rear of the axle, you need to be careful what you store in there for transit, but when you've arrived on site and you've unpacked and you want to store things under there temporarily, that's a great bit of storage space. Well, this has really tickled our fancy, hasn't it?
I really like it.
It's a really gorgeous van. The colour scheme's really nice, actually. And we were just talking about how, you know, perhaps the lounge area is a little smaller, but the benefit of the fixed French bed more than makes up for that.
I really think this ticks a lot of our boxes. The fixed bed, the vanity unit area, it just feels more spacious.
It feels like it has more usable space for us, and I will not, if we buy something like this, miss setting up the bed every night in our little two-berth caravan.
No.
So yeah, I think for me, this is a really serious contender.
What I think I really love about the idea of having the fixed bed that hadn't really occurred to me before is because one of the problems we have is Dozer's bed takes up a lot of floor space.
Yes, it does, yeah.
But if he falls asleep on one of the sofa cushions, we don't need to turf him off
No,
to make
we can
up
just
the
leave
bed.
him there.
We can just leave him there fast asleep and go and get into the comfy fixed bed. So
I like the idea of that.
that works, doesn't it?
So I think we have some thinking to do.
And some sums to do.
We have some sums to do for sure, because being a brand new caravan, of course, this doesn't come cheap. So let's go and do some thinking.
And some maths.
And some maths. Once we'd had a good look around at all of the vans on offer and honed in on one that we were interested in, we popped into the office to sit down with Erin and have a chat through our options. She went through all of the information with us really clearly and was just so helpful and friendly.
I do really like the features in the van are so nice, aren't they?
I do as well.
Like these as well. I think they're just so clever because I sit back against the windows in the caravan all the time. These are such a good thing.
It is quite clever, isn't it? I know, because normally you would have really bulky curtains, but with that, it's quite a nice design feature, isn't it? But yeah, we actually got to the manufacturers and pick all those fabrics as well. So it's all designed by us, as well as the graphics, and we get a graphics team in and we design it all together. So it is a super fun process to do when designing it. So yeah.
We spent a lot of time up at Sussex Caravans looking at all of the different models that they offer and chatting to Erin and Justine, who are a couple of the staff members up there who really helped us out and were so friendly. And then when we got back, we spent a lot of time obsessively poring over the brochures, considering all of the different layouts and all of our options, making sure that we were 100% certain on the finances because this is such a big purchase for us. And we finally made our decision about the right caravan for us.
I'm quite excited but a little bit nervous. We've never spent quite this much money before other than buying a house, but that feels a little bit different somehow. So let's get on to Sussex Caravans and see what they say. Hello, it's Mac. Is Erin there, please? Okay, thanks very much. Hi Erin, it's Mac, how are you? Oh yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, really good. Okay, so Sarah and I have discussed everything and we are in. And the caravan we've decided on is a Swift Goodwood, which is a Sussex Caravans dealer special based on the Swift Sprite Alpine 4. So it has a French bed, and a side bathroom, and the specification that you get with the Sussex Caravans dealer special is really great actually, and we're really excited to share that with you. We ordered it in October and we had an original build date of March, so we would have probably got the caravan in late March, early April. There were other customers who had ordered before us and had a build date of January. They then wanted to take their caravan a little bit later, in April time. So there was an opportunity for us to swap with those customers and have our caravan early. Now, we're filming this video in January and we pick up our caravan in just a couple of weeks. So we could not be more excited. That was a really fantastic surprise to get that call from Erin to say, do you want it early?
On which we said, yes,
please.
So the next video that you see from us is going to be us collecting our brand new Swift and going away in it for the very first time, which we are so excited about. And also it means that we're practically going to be caravan newbies all over again,
Yep.
trying to figure out where everything works and how it all works. So definitely tune in for that.
Yeah. But meanwhile, we hope you've enjoyed this video, sharing the journey of choosing our brand new caravan. And if you've got some comments on the kind of journey that you went through when choosing your caravan, leave them down below so others can benefit from your knowledge.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.